Hi guys, it's Jamila here from Slapp. Today I'm going to be doing a video on the brand new Dior Couture Luminizer. This is one of the brand new highlighters from Dior. It did actually launch in the US a little while ago, but it's finally arrived in the UK, so I'm going to be trying it out for you guys today. So if you haven't subscribed already guys, please subscribe. We'd love to have you in the Slapp family. And without further ado guys, here is the video. Today I'm going to be doing a video on the brand new Dior Forever Couture Luminizer. This is the brand new highlighter from Dior and I was very excited to get my hands on it. I actually have the Dior Backstage Glow face palette in the shade 005 Copper Gold and I really like this. It's one of my favourite highlighters. It's really the only highlighter I use every day and it's definitely my favourite one. So when I saw that this new one was coming out, I was really excited to try it. I wanted to see if it was going to be as good. This I find is very sparkly and very glittery, but when it's on, you can't really see the glitters as much. It just gives like a luminescent effect, and it's quite sheeny and nice. So I really like this. I think it's a really good product. So I was excited to try the new Dior Luminizer. I was a bit nervous about it because it came in 5 shades and I really didn't know what shade to get because I wasn't trying it in store. I got the shade 01, which I'm nervous about. This is the shade Nude Glow. But there were two kind of champagne-y goldy ones that I was intrigued by, and this was the one initially I was going to go for, so I felt like just trying to follow my instincts and going for it, hoping it's not going to be too light. I do tend to like a lighter champagne highlight just for my nose bridge and like top of my cheekbones. I'm hoping it's going to be okay. The shades are Nude Glow, Pink Glow, Pearlescent Glow, Golden Glow, Rosewood Glow and Coral Glow. I got the shade Nude Glow because I felt like that was just simple, easy, fuss-free, but I was also tempted by the shade Golden Glow. I was also recommended by one of you guys that I should get Rosewood Glow, which is a bit more brown. I didn't get that one just because on the swatch it looked a bit more taupe and I like to have something more gold. So I'll show you the swatches on Trend Mood. I don't know how she got these, but they're really good because you can see them on different skin tones. Also the Nude Glow #1 shade, which I got, also looked a bit more subtle on the deeper skin tone than the Golden Glow, which I was tempted to get too. And I felt like the Golden Glow might be a bit like harsh and shiny, whereas the Nude Glow seemed a bit more subtle. Hopefully it's good. These are the swatches on Trend Mood. So this is Nude Glow, and that's Golden Glow. That's Rosewood Glow. The gold one looked really nice but very bright, and so I went for Nude Glow, which looked a bit more subtle, bit more chill. But they do all look beautiful. They come in the same cushiony packaging as the bronzer. This is the bronzer. It's getting really brown, guys. It's getting really dirty. This is the bronzer I tried for you guys the other day. This is it here. They all do look really nice, to be fair, and I feel like any of these would look good. This one actually does look really nice, but I'm not sure which one it is. The Trend Mood really helped me decide what to get and what to do because I really didn't know which way to go. And yeah, I decided to just keep it simple, keep it cute, keep it chill. So it was quite hard on the Dior website to figure it out. They all looked very similar on the models, apart from like the ones that had pink in them. So they are £40 and $48 US. So on my face, I don't have any powder products yet. I've got a tiny bit of the Danessa Myricks Cream Contour or Balm Contour, and I've got a tiny bit of the Say bronzer, which you guys know I love, on here, just a little bit here. Got a tiny dab of the M Cosmetics Sunset Sky Colour Drop Serum, which I've been really enjoying these three together. And I have actually been using the Dior Forever bronzer. I used it yesterday and I really liked it on top of this combination. One side I'll do it before, one side I'll do it after. I do tend to put my powder bronzer on before I put my powder highlighter on, but I want to show you the highlighter just on a kind of more natural looking cheek. Obviously it's not on a bare cheek, but I felt like I would never really just put highlighter on a bare cheek, powder highlighter on a bare cheek, so I didn't feel as bad not putting it on. Let me know in the comments below if you hate that. You might. I feel like someone's gonna be like, why did you do this? But I'm hoping it's not too big a deal. So I'm just gonna read you guys a blurb. This is the new Dior Forever Couture Luminizer. They say it is a long wear highlighting powder with 95% natural origin pigments, which is great. It says the Dior Forever Couture Luminizer Highlighters reveals a spectacular iridescent finish and boasts the complexion's radiance, concentrated in pearlescent pigments with a multi-dimensional glow and composed of 95% natural origin pigment. This highlighting powder blends seamlessly with the skin and offers Perfect makeup wear from morning to night. Infused with wild pansy extract, the highlighter protects the skin's natural hydration throughout the day. Comfort is guaranteed. Non-comedogenic, dermatologically tested. The pansy extract is exactly the same thing that the Dior Forever bronzer had. Comes in a range of 6 iridescent shades that enhance the skin for a multi-dimensional effect with spectacular iridescent finish. It's got a lot of mica. Mica is the #1 thing. So when they say natural origin ingredients, I'm presuming it's just mica, because mica is natural and that's what gives you shine and glimmer. So I'm presuming it's that. It does have tocopherol in it, which is vitamin E, so that's good for the skin. It's also got apricot kernel oil and some other things. Silica, glycerin. Oh, they've got swatches down here. I've just seen the swatches, damn it. If I'd seen them when I bought it, I think I might have bought shade 3. So these are the swatches here. They're really far down the page. So if you do go on the Dior website, they're very far down the page, but the swatches do exist. So that's annoying. So this is the swatches here. One and 3 are similar, but it does look like 3 is a bit more natural for a deeper skin tone. Number 6 looks like very pearly, but number 1 looks a little bit lighter now. Number 3 looks like it's the right shade. So I think if I'd seen this, I probably would have bought number 3, but I was really unsure, especially from the swatches I saw on Trend Mood. A little bit gutted about that, but never mind, it's okay, hopefully, hopefully. This is £40 and $48 US. It is 6 grams and 0.21 ounces. So I'm going to show you the packaging, then I'm just going to get into a demo. As you can see, it's a bit lighter than I wanted it to be. Sadly, I do feel like the palette is probably a bit better for me. It does have a bit more brownness and a bronziness to it than this one does. This does seem a bit on the light side, seems a bit taupey, and actually seems very, very similar, pretty much identical to the Charlotte Tilbury, which is not one I reach for very much. It's not my favourite. I don't find it that flattering on me. I find the shade a bit too light. It's a bit disappointing that this one is exactly the same. I'm going to try it anyway, see what it's like, see what the sheenness of it is. Maybe it will be nice, maybe it will suit me, who knows. I do think I prefer the matte packaging from the bronzer. And I think it probably would have been better if they were the other way around. So if the brown product had the patent packaging, I think that would have been easier to clean. I don't mind it, it's not that bad, it's kind of okay, it's kind of cute, but I do think I prefer the matte. But I also think the matte's going to definitely be a lot dirtier than this one. So we'll see. I'm just going to try it. I'm going to try it on. On this side, I'm going to put a bit of bronzer on. And on this side, I'm just going to leave it as it is and show you it on its own. So I'll start with this side. It does have quite an intense fragrance to it. It does smell quite floral. It doesn't smell as strong as like a Gucci, but it does smell quite strong. So that's just something to note. Does actually look okay. I'm actually quite happy with that. The colour wasn't as gold as I wanted it to be, but it does have a nice sheen to it. It looks quite subtle and it's just got a nice luminosity to it. So I quite like that actually. I'm going to look in the mirror quickly so I can just check. On camera I definitely do feel like it looks a bit more glossy and a bit more natural. In the mirror it looks a bit more dull and a bit more grey. I don't think it's the right shade. I'm going to try it on the bridge of my nose, see how that goes. I do think it's got a really nice sheen to it. I do feel like it's a really nice quality product. I'm just a bit disappointed that I got this shade. I probably should have got number 3. And on this side I'm going to put a little bit of bronzer on first, because that's what I normally do. I just want to see how it sits on top of another powder as well. So I'm going to use the Dior one in number 08, which I actually do quite like a little bit actually. It's growing on me. It does have a really nice glaze to it and really nice sheen. And I think in the right shade this would be beautiful. I think also with just one layer, it doesn't look as grey as it does in the mirror on this side. It's a bit more subtle with just one layer. It catches the light really beautifully. It's really lightweight, doesn't feel heavy, doesn't look glittery. It's just got a really lovely sheen to it and I do love it. I love the way it catches the light and I think it's stunning. I think I do have the wrong shade if I'm being completely honest with myself. I don't think it is a bad shade and I don't feel like it has too much colour to it, so it does look fine. I think I would prefer something a bit more golden, a bit more bronzy, a bit more rich and warm, but I do think it has done a good job and I do like the way it catches the light. It's got a really nice reflect to it that's very subtle, very sheeny, very soft and rounded and really, really nice. So I do like it. I do feel like it's definitely a next generation type of highlighter. Highlight it in the way we like to wear highlighters now. Nothing too glittery, nothing too sparkly, and definitely more sheeny. I do really like it. I think it's nice. I would be interested to try this in some other shades. I'm definitely going to go down to Dior store when I can and try and do some swatches there. I'll put them online. I'll post them on YouTube once I do that because I would like to see them in other shades. I do think this would be a really good one if you've got medium skin tone, fair tan skin tones, and I think it looks fine on me too. I think it would look fine if you've got deeper skin tone. I just think it could have been more golden. On the side I didn't put as much on. I do feel like it looks better. Just looks really nice. It sits on the bronzer really nicely and just catches the light really nicely. So I do like it on this side. Where I put on like 4 or 5 coats, I feel like it looks a little bit more pale, a bit more off in colour. And I feel like you can see that it's not the perfect shade more when you do go overboard. I'm just going to give you guys a very quick close-up and then I will finish up. So guys, that is the Dior Forever Couture Luminizer on. I do think this is a really gorgeous product, and I think the way it catches the light is absolutely stunning. It's really, really nice. It gives such a nice glow and like a little beam to my skin. It also makes my skin look super smooth where I've applied it, and it does look really good. I feel like it's a really fantastic product. I'm just not sure this is the right shade for me. I think I probably would prefer something a bit more golden, a bit more bronzy, but I do think it is good as a nice universal shade, and I definitely do feel like if you're lighter than me, fairer than me, then you will actually really like this shade. It's gorgeous. If you've got a deeper, richer skin tone, you might want to go with something a bit more warm, a bit more bronzy, a bit more golden, but I do think it is nice and I do like it. I love the quality of the highlight. I feel like that's really good. It looks so smooth, so glowy, so sheeny, and so nice. The scent is not a bad fragrance, but it is fragrance, and I don't know if it's really necessary to have a fragrance highlighter. It smells a bit floral. It's not my favorite, but it's not terrible. Once you've got it on your skin, you can't really smell it. Once you've applied it, you can't smell it, but I don't feel like it needs to be fragrance. I think the packaging is nice. I wasn't expecting it to be patent, so I was expecting it to be like the other one, but it's cool, it's different, and I think if you've got both, it's easy to help you differentiate between the two. As they are the same size and they do both have those pins where you can pop them out, it might be worth switching them around just so that the bronzer is in the patent one and the highlight is in the matte one. Even though it doesn't make sense logically, I think it makes sense from a cleaning point of view. That could be quite helpful. So yeah, I do like it. I think it's a really good product. I would definitely think about repurchasing this in another shade and trying to find a richer, more golden one to use. Let me know in the comments down below if you've tried it in any other shades, what you think, and also what you think of this shade as well. Do you think it's okay? Let me know. So that is it. That's my finished look. I hope you like this video. If you haven't subscribed already, guys, please subscribe. We'd love to have you in the Slapp family. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.